Hello and welcome to Ambit Energy's business presentation. I would like to start off by asking you to please silence your cell phones and hold all questions to the end. We'll be more than happy to answer them once we are finished. I started my Ambit Energy business July of 2008. The reason I started my business was to generate $1,000 to $2,000 a month residual income working part-time. Thanks to the leadership and the teamwork of Ambit Energy, I was able to achieve that and much more. I am now 36 years old and financially independent because of Ambit Energy. So, as we go through the presentation, I would like for you to ask yourself why you would start your Ambit business. Would it be to reduce or eliminate debt, provide more to charity, maybe a new house, a new car, financial freedom, or maybe you would like to just leave something behind for your family, and you can do that with Ambit Energy as it is a willable, sellable business. So, as Ambit Energy consultants, we are very proud of what we've accomplished working together to help others. It is our honor to share with you the Ambit Energy business opportunity. And to get us started, I would like to bring to the front of the room the person that introduced Ambit to me and helped me get my business started. She has won many awards from the corporate office, including the Crystal Sphere Award, the Impact Award, the People's Choice Award, and she also wears a purple jacket, which means she has created over $5 million worth of income in her career with Ambit Energy. So please, help me welcome to the front of the room my mother, number 5 income earner, national consultant, Debbie Atkinson.
Welcome. My name is Debbie Atkinson and I'm a registered nurse. When I found out about Ambit Energy, I was working over 60 hours a week in nursing. 2 high-stress nursing jobs. I was making a great income. It was a 6-figure annual income. But you know, Plan A just didn't work out like I thought it was going to, because I seemed to always be at work and never able to spend time with my family. So I started Ambit Energy on a part-time basis, and what I was able to do in less than a year is replace that nursing income, that 6-figure annual income, and quit my jobs and retire early, 9.5 years early from nursing, and buy back my time. The thing that impressed me the most about Ambit Energy is the vision, and that is to become the finest and most respected retail energy provider in the country. That comes from our Chief Executive Officer, Jerry Thompson Jr., and our co-founder. Now, that's not something that you can buy, that has to be earned. It starts with our co-founders. Jerry Thompson comes from an illustrious background of entrepreneurs because his grandfather started with an ice house in Dallas, Texas. His father and grandfather grew that into the most successful franchise in history. You and I know it today as 7-Eleven. He teamed up with Chris Chambliss. You see, he was an integral part of taking XL Communications to $1 billion company. So, as you can see, we have high growth experience. They have put together a Fortune 500 executive team at our home office to make sure the daily operations run smoothly. That's why we've been able to grow this business to over 1 million customers and $1 billion in revenue in less than 7 years. Now, Ambit has won many awards and has a lot of recognition from other companies. Now, we start with the Dallas Morning News. It's the top 100 places to work in Dallas. J.D. Power and Associates has ranked Ambit Energy number 1 in customer satisfaction in the state of New York. We're featured annually in the Success from Home magazine, and the Direct Selling Association has ranked Ambit Energy number 14th largest worldwide direct selling company. The Inc. 500 has also recognized Ambit Energy as the number 1 fastest growing privately held company in America in 2010. You see, it's energy deregulation and the window is open. That means that energy monopolies are being broken up, and now the customers have a right to choose who they buy their energy from. So the timing's perfect that you're seeing this. It's a huge, huge opportunity. You see, our current market is $66.5 billion with the potential of over 49 million customers. The current market share is less than 3%. And the orange highlighted states is where we currently do business. That means those states the customers can upgrade their service and buy from Ambit Energy. This is how it works. See, you can generate, you can deliver, or you can retail. So the generation plants generate the energy and put it on the grid. The delivery service delivers that to your home. And the energy retailer is Ambit Energy. In other words, that's who the customer actually buys their energy from. We have the perfect product. Everyone uses it. How many people that you know uses electricity and natural gas? Everybody, right. There's no cost to switch. It's an easy enrollment process that just takes a couple of minutes, so nothing changes for the customer. The other thing that's so great about this is for business owners. There's no inventories, no deliveries, no collections, and no employees to take care of. We have got great savings and competitive rates, a satisfaction guaranteed, and we have Green E certified products available. Every customer gets a welcome gift for enrolling. That is a 2-night, 3-day hotel getaway just for upgrading their service to Ambit Energy. They have over 25 different locations in the U.S. to choose from and 5 in Mexico. We also have monthly travel reward points. They get 2,000 travel reward points when they switch, and they earn travel reward points for every kilowatt and therm used. They also get a free website where they can go online and pay their bill, they can track their usage, and they can actually get tips on saving energy. Now, through that same website that's free, they can refer 5 customers. When they refer those 5 customers, then they upgrade their service to Ambit Energy. They can get a choice of one of those exciting travel packages. They can refer 10 more customers for a total of 15 customers and receive free energy credits that can include their whole entire bill. Now, I've had free electricity since 2008. So now I want to tell you about our compensation plan. It is similar to the same one that they used in Excel Communications, where they made over 2,200 people, just normal everyday people like you and I, millionaires. And the person that's going to share the opportunity with you is the number 5 income earner of the entire company. Please welcome my husband, national consultant, Chris Atkinson.
Absolutely. Give my wife a big hand and some companies to get started. And you know, what I like that we've seen so far is that it's just simple, right? Think of anybody that you know right now that does not use electricity. You see, so we're not a type of company that's hoping that our product catches on, right? I don't think we're hoping that one day, if we keep our fingers crossed, people are really going to want to use electricity. Right? They're already using it, and now you and I have found a way to where we can capitalize on it. What Ambit does is they put you and I right in the middle of it. You see, all we're going to do is go out and ask a few people that we know, love, and trust to pay a little bit less. My first customer was my father. My second customer was his neighbor. I didn't go to the mall and go tackle people or hold up signs. I just went out and talked to people that I knew, loved, and trusted. And as they pay their bill every month, that drives revenue to the company, and then they pay you and I over and over and over and over again. Look, it's just recommendations, personal relationship marketing. We do it every single day. You guys have recommended books, movies, places to eat. Think about companies like Facebook, Google, LinkedIn. How did they spread the word? They just told a few who told a few who told a few. And now everybody's using it. Well, that's all we have to do here. The problem with all those other companies for us is we just don't get paid for it. So now it's time to use your referrals to drive a revenue to you and your family month after month. So to own and operate your own business within Ambit, It's a one-time fee of only $429. And then for $24.95 a month, you get your business building system that will build your business with you. You get a starter kit. You get an array of websites. You get a website for customers to go to enroll. Another one for your consultants to come to and enroll. But there's a couple of really neat websites. One is your Power Zone. That's what tracks everything for you. How many customers you have, how many consultants, what your next paycheck is going to be. There's even marketing materials in the form of flyers. You just click and print and go pass these out to your friends, coworkers, and neighbors. But what about training? Well, if you click on a link called Ambit University inside your Power Zone, up pops a series of videos that'll teach you A to Z everything to do to build your own business. Now, here's some benefits that people like. How about you decide when you go to work? As some people say, when you wake up, you decide if you roll out or roll over, right? Because now you have choices because you're your own boss now. But there's a couple of things like an incredible tax benefits. You know, the tax codes are written to help those of us that own our own home-based business, so we might as well take full advantage of it. But what about an unlimited income? How about you decide how much you're worth instead of somebody else pinning that on you? You decide how much you're worth. Now, that's what we're excited about. So ask yourself a couple of questions. You know, what's in it for you? Well, let's stop and think about that for a second. Does your current electricity and natural gas provider, do they make money? Yes. Then why not you and I? You do realize it's 100% the same energy. Generated the same, delivered the same. The same guy that read the meter last month is the same one that's going to read it next month. Nothing changes except how much they pay and who they pay. So why not you and I tap into that market? And then the second one would be, can you do it? Well, you know, I don't really know if you could. Because for you to be able to do this business, you'd have to be able to tell us that right now at this very moment in time, you do currently know someone that uses electricity or natural gas, right? And then you know a few people that would like to benefit and team up with you and partner with you to help others pay less. Because those are the only two things we do. We help some people pay less, and we help others make an income by simply helping others pay less. So let's start to share with you how the compensation plan works. As you see on the screen, you've now joined the business. You've gotten 2 customer points as a credit for your website system, and now you've gathered 3 customers. So that's maybe yourself, the neighbor on the left, and the neighbor on the right. And that's going to pay you your first $100. Now, they give you 4 weeks to do that. But if you knew that you're going to earn $100, would you want to do that in 4 weeks or 4 hours? 4 hours. Right, so let's don't wait. Let's don't hesitate. Let's go get our business started. And then just through customer gathering in the first 12 weeks, 2 things will happen. A, you make your investment back, and B, now you have free energy. Start to think about your energy bill. How much is it? And what if it's wiped out? What's that going to do for you and your family? So that's the first way that we get paid. That's called the Jump Start bonuses. And again, you can earn your investment back in 12 short weeks. But let's share with you how to build a business, because this is where the big income is. And we have a simple formula called 526. And if you just repeat this same formula over and over and over again, you can promote yourself all the way to the top rank. Now again, the 5 is the customer points. So you get credit for 2 points for your website system. And when you gather your first 3 customers, the company is going to send you a check for $100. Now let's go share the information with your friend Bob. As Bob joins you in business and does the same thing that you've already done, gets 3 customers to go along with his website system, when he gets a check for $100, you do as well. Was that kind of fun? Yeah. But here's the question, was that easy? Yes. Absolutely. So if you like that, let's go share it with your buddy Bill. And as Bill gathers a few customers to go along with his website, again, when he gets a check for $100, we're going to 100% match that right back to you. So now you've earned another $100. So now you've done the 5 customer points, the 2 personally sponsored consultants. Now let's help them do exactly what you've already done. That'll give you a team of 6, and you get your first promotion to what's called a regional consultant. Now here, when you get promoted to regional, we give you a 55% raise. Yeah, try that out in the real world, right? But the neat thing is something else kicks in. It's called unlimited income and leveraging your time. And that's why we get real excited. So as soon as you can get promoted to regional is how you want to do it, as soon as you can get there. But now when you're there, you do the same exact thing. You're going to go share the information with someone, and as they join you in business and gather a few customers, they get a check for $100, but you're going to get a check for $155 because you got that raise. But now as they go out and share the information, who helps someone share the information and helps someone share the information, and every time they gather a few customers, you're going to get a check for $55 every single time. Yeah, I know, it's tough. It's tough to get excited over that because people think, well, Chris, I make more than that, right? And what we have to start to learn to do is to look forward. You see, we're used to maybe thinking maybe one person a month or one person a week would join our business. And I'd agree with you. If that's the way it builds, $55 probably isn't going to help change much. My wife and I have been here for just over 7 years, and we're averaging about 70 a day joining our business. Now, some of them are at $55, right? But as you promote to a senior consultant, they pay you even more. Now it's up to $135 to infinity as somebody joins and gathers a few customers, but $235 as you sponsor. As an executive, it's up to $215 to infinity. And as a national consultant, it's up to $240 every single time somebody joins your business and simply gathers a few customers. Now, remember, this money gets paid out every single Friday, and as you continue to promote, everything continues to grow and pay you simultaneously. So just because you become, say, a senior consultant, doesn't mean that your regional organization stops paying you. Everything will grow and pay you simultaneously. So the money gets paid out because somebody joined and gathered a few customers. Right now, how often do customers pay their bill in your area? Every month, not every quarter or anything like that. They paid every month. So what if every month, as the bills get paid, what if you receive a paycheck? It's called residual income, and honestly, I didn't have a clue what it was. It had to be explained to me. And what they said is it's like doing the work one time and getting paid over and over and over again. So do you think that you can, over time, share this information with just 3 people? Right? Maybe one friend, one neighbor, one coworker. Could you do that? And do you think you could teach them to do the same thing? That would be 9 new consultants in your organization. And in a 7-level payout, that'd be well over 3,000 consultants in your organization. Now remember, we shared with you it takes 3 customers to what we call trigger that initial bonus. So what happens is everybody is just averaging 3 customers. Can you see that total up there? That's over 9,000 customers coming into your organization. Now I want to share with you what we call banding. Band 1 is the small house. That's the small apartment. The company pays in band 5, okay? Band 5 is the large, 10,000 square foot home. But each time we go from one band to the next, the residual simply doubles. But for this purpose, I just want to share the small amount with you. So now again, all we've done is average 3 consultants who are all averaging 3 customers. So at a minimum, every single month, that's going to be just over $11,000 into your bank account. Yeah. So I want to start to ask you, if you get something started today and over time it's paying you an additional $11,000, no matter if you roll out of bed or just roll over in bed. Think about that. This is because of what you're getting started. This is going to pay you month after month after month. Is that dollar amount going to start to change anybody's life? So for those of you that are here live today, could you raise your hand if you have more than 3 customers? Keep your hand up if you have at least 10. So let's show you what happens then as you start to build your business over time. Now look, it's going to be the same scenario that we're going to average 3 consultants who average 3 consultants who average 3. But what about now over time as they average 10 customers? Folks, an additional $39,000 month after month after month because of what you get started today. The neat thing is we still haven't shared the big money with you yet. Remember when you did that simple formula, the 5-2-6, and you became a regional consultant and started paying you $55 to infinity? Well, we're going to add money even on the residual side. So now as you're a regional consultant, we're going to take and add a quarter on every single customer that ever comes through your regional organization. Now look, we're going to add that in 7 levels, but we're not going to stop there. We're going to take that to infinity. Yeah, woohoo. I know, it's tough to get excited over here. It really is. So when this video is over, when you get home tonight, I want you to do a little math equation for me. Pull out a pen and a piece of paper, and just do 3 who average 3 who average 3, and just stop at 10 levels, okay? and stay super ultra conservative and say over time people will only average 5 customers. And then do the math. And I know what you'll do. You're going to take that calculator and you're going to hit clear. Because you're just not going to believe that it's going to equal $110,000 month after month after month. And if that's not enough for you, promote to senior consultant where they add another quarter to it. So now it's up to 50 cents to infinity. As an executive, it's up to 75 cents. And as a national, up to an additional $1 on every single customer ever coming through your organization. And again, remember, everything continues to grow and pay you simultaneously. So I want to thank you for your time and your energy of being here today, and just let you know a few points that we know is what makes Ambit work. The first thing is it's a service, not a product, right? Do I have to convince anybody here that it's a good idea to use electricity or natural gas? You know, do you ever think about it? In other words, when you go home tonight and you look at the light switch, do you think, oh my God, let's see, price per kilowatt. Honey, we can use it for 7.5 minutes. We don't even give it a second thought. It's just something that you and I know that we've always used and we're going to continue to use. But now is our first time that we found a way to get paid on that bill month after month after month. And some of the things you've heard is that you get to do this in your spare time and your part-time. You don't have to quit your job to do this, okay? This is something you just find 15 minutes here and 30 minutes there to help you and your family get something started. But it truly is about our compensation plan. And let me just let you know a few things about it first. It's complicated. It took me 10 weeks to understand it. And I literally studied it night after night after night. And I'd call my sponsor the next day and say, oh, I get it. You do this, and you get there. He said, nope, that ain't it. I said, oh, man, what do I do? He said, just go talk to more people. You'll understand it over time. And that made sense to me. Think about whatever it is that you currently do for a living. Are you better at it today? Are you more knowledgeable about it today than the day you started?
Yes.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, I mean, if not, you're probably on your way out, right? And then you could do this full time. But it's the same thing here. You're going to understand more about it over time. But see, time is what's important. And the thing is that nobody knows about us yet. It's not that people don't know Ambit Energy. There's lots of people that still don't even understand that they have the right to choose a different provider. But remember, over time, everybody's going to know our name. How could they not? After all, not only did Inc. 500 rank us as the fastest growing company in all of America, we hit $1 billion in less than 7 years, and J.D. Power ranked us #1 in customer satisfaction. You think people are going to hear about us? I think so. Let's think about this for a second. If we had the ability to rewind time, how many of you would invest your life savings, knowing what you know now, invest your life savings with Bill Gates and Microsoft? Why didn't you? Maybe you were like me. You didn't know a computer needed a window? I don't know what to think, right? But we just didn't think about it. Or maybe we didn't want to take that chance. Great company. Just remember, it took him 11.5 years to become $1 billion company. Ambit Energy did it in 6.5. And still to this day, people don't have a clue that we're even in existence. That day is going to change, and people are going to start to find out about us more quickly. So I hope it's because of you. So remember, it's not just about the timing, but it's plugging in to our proven system. So you can watch the training that's on this DVD. You can go to your Power Zone and click on Ambit University and watch that video series over and over and over so that you learn how to plug in to the proven system so that you can see success. So what I need to ask is, are you ready to take control of your own financial future? Are you ready to get with that one that invited you here to take a look so that you can get your business started today? Maybe become your own first customer and ask a couple other people to do the same thing so that we can start something today that'll pay you and your family for the rest of your life. So thank you so much for your time and energy and helping us out here today. But what I want to ask you is, as you're leaving today, what would that extra $39,000 a month look like for you and your family when it's coming in month after month after month because of what you say yes to today? God bless you all, and the best of success to you all in Ambit Energy.